We can invent, determine, discover meanings for the events in our lives. And that's what I want to talk about today. If you are having trouble determining or discovering that meaning in your life or in certain events in your life, or you have meanings for things which cause you undue mental anguish, maybe I can help you with that. Let's talk about that at the end of the podcast. For now, let's begin.
This is a beautiful thought.
Welcome, beautiful thinkers, seekers, travelers, people at a long distance who still have a long way to walk, or making that first step on a journey of 1,000 miles. Welcome to you. And let's talk about what else could this mean? Well, that is the ability for us to choose the meanings in our life. So the other day, having a conversation with a friend of mine, after asking her some specific questions, eventually she came to the realization and she said, well, that's amazing, because I never realized that I could do the same activity but have a different interpretation or understand a different meaning from it. And I thought that's wonderful that she realized that. I also thought, well, it's kind of bizarre, because I thought, well, I've had that knowledge or that perception for some time, and to me it was like before that, or going through life without that, would be like seeing everybody writing, or seeing writing all around you, all different stories and interpretations of things that were happened or had happened, and never realizing that you could pick up a pen. And now, having come to that realization, she can bring that and push it to the max, use it in all aspects of her life, and start to see things differently, start to choose the meanings that she wants for events, and find meanings that are empowering, that help her be happy and help her bring happiness to people around her. And that is the power that human beings have. In a sense, it's like, we could say it's almost the only thing we can do. Because we can't really act without knowing the meaning of a thing, and our actions, our interpretations, or our emotions are based on these meanings that we assign to events. So it's a tool that we have. It's so powerful to determine our experience of life. The people talk about the book Man's Search for Meaning. Several people have told me that it's a very powerful book, like one of their favorites. I still haven't read it, but in it, the man is in a concentration camp, and he keeps asking the question, well, bad things are happening, perhaps people being tortured, being murdered. He keeps asking, what could this mean? He doesn't want to be bound to any one particular meaning. He finds different ways to interpret it. Or is it a challenge for him personally? Is it a challenge for his people so they can go on for better things? Is it a test from God? What could this mean? And these are the same questions that we can ask in our everyday life. If you go to the park with your dog and you want to sit and relax for an hour, but then after half an hour, you start thinking, oh, I'm wasting my time here. There are so many things that I need to do. I have to do my homework, or I have to complete an assignment at work, and have to catch up on some other things and clean the house and There's 1,000 things that I should be doing, but I'm here wasting time in the park. This is a kind of auto-exigent thought pattern, like a self-demanding thought pattern, where we can ask ourselves, well, what else does this mean? Or again, what is the purpose of this action of going to the park? To relax, to connect ourselves with the environment, to see that nature around us, to feel the grass under our bare feet, and just experience it with that innate experience. Or maybe you have your own interpretations, your own reasons why you would do something like that. And if they bring you happiness and let you feel liberated, then they're probably pretty good reasons. Well, we have a lot of other situations in our life. We have a certain interpretation, a certain belief, and it brings us anxiety. Now, of course, people have this classic, I don't want to say dysfunctional. Maybe I could say that. This is like a cognitive distortion or a problematic belief. Like, because things have been this way for a while, they've been this way today, they were this way last week, and that means they will always be like this. Which, if you look through your life experience, you'll see that it's not normally true. Like, normally things are transient, things come and go. This too shall pass, is what we say. So if somebody is depressed and they get caught up in that thought, we'll make it a belief that things will always be like this, then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy sometimes. But what if in that situation you said, what else could this mean? Well, maybe you're going through a period of low energy. It's just a natural cycle. It's a part of being human. Maybe you're withdrawing from other people because you need time to recharge or analyze your own actions and think about things that are going on. Maybe there are lessons from the past that you haven't yet integrated, and that's why you're ruminating so much, because you want to discover that hidden lesson that's going to unlock a new stage of your life. What else could this mean? Well, there's as many possible interpretations as there are people on Earth. Probably more. Yet to be discovered. So many wonderful possibilities when you begin to ask, what could this mean? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for thinking about the things in your life that maybe have a particular interpretation that results in you being stressed or anxious or depressed or not as happy as you could be. Or thank you for looking at that and trying to put it in a different light so you could find a way to move forward with your life. Step into the light where all things are revealed. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.
A beautiful thought.
All right. So I said at the start, if you're having difficulty interpreting your life's events, like maybe you had some traumatic event that happened to you in the past or recently, and now that it's happened, you're unsure of how to integrate it in your life, or it seems like something that's going to affect you forever in a negative way. That is a very real, very common experience. I might be able to help you in that using cognitive behavioral techniques. So we explore the problem with you and listen to you, do my best to understand you. Then we try to look at what's going on from different perspectives, eventually formulating an action plan so you can move towards fulfillment and contentment in your life. If that sounds good, check out the website, beautifulpodcast.com, and you'll see at the top where it says CBT Sessions. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.